I didn't read these notes, but that should surprise us.
We're recording, so don't say that.
Oh, okay.
All right, everyone. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And I'm broadcasting live in Apple Valley.
And I am live in Utah.
And together we're Backyard Musings.
We are talking science and technology.
So you can see the sun is starting to come up because the sun is setting and I'm on the patio. So it'll be interesting if the sun gets up to my face by the time we're through with this broadcast.
Yeah, Steve's house is on a turntable or Lazy Susan. It's the same view we get in the morning. Whoa.
Okay.
Technical difficulty.
Solid state battery. Uh-oh. Something fall over? You get bit?
No. Hang on.
We got prop issues.
It's all right. I'll just deal with it right.
Failure, malfunction. All right. Solid state batteries are potentially a game-changing technology for electric vehicles. Compared to conventional cell designs, these promise faster charging, much improved safety, far greater energy density for increased range, and several other important advantages. Automakers from BYD and Honda to Hyundai, Mercedes-Benz, Nissan, and Toyota, to name a few, are hard at work developing solid-state batteries, as are automotive suppliers and even tech companies. Last year, we reported on this, that it was in the pipeline, and now we've got someone who's patented it. In fact, Chinese firm Huawei recently patented a solid-state battery design in China that could rock the world. Would you like to know more?
Okay, so two things here. I've got a question. Who's BYD? I've never heard of that automaker.
Yeah, BYD. I've heard of them with big batteries for like big energy storage, talking 1,000 kilowatt hours or more.
Okay,
they're big players.
And then this Huawei, I've seen their name in the news before. They were, I want to say they were kind of in trouble with us.
Well, they're like the Amazon. I think they're like the Amazon over in China. Or maybe that's Temu. Huawei is a big business corporation. Yeah, like Weyland-Yutani.
Okay. According to a report from synergyfiles.com, the company's new design features a sulfide-based dry stacked doped with nitrogen. That's a quote. The article explains that the nitrogen atoms attach themselves to the sulfide network, preventing the growth of dendrites and slashing interfacial resistance. In simple non-engineering terms, which I always like, this means Huawei's new battery offers huge benefits over conventional designs. So yeah, we talked about that battery that was lighter, right? It was lighter and
more dense, so it could last longer. And they were using different materials for the solid state batteries when we were
rather than lithium, right? They were kind of getting away from lithium.
Right. Yeah. The company expects this system to offer between 400 and 500 watt hours of energy storage capacity per kilogram of weight. The battery is also expected to provide 1,860 miles of range in a mid-size sedan. 1,860 miles, an almost unbelievable figure. So, I mean, this would radically, it would do away with gas cars. One charge from your house could go across half of the United States.
It would do away with a lot of current electric cars, right? Would you?
Well, I would not walk. I would run to the nearest place to get my battery swapped out for these new batteries.
So you're saying that that's possible. So they could interchange a battery that's inside, like your Ford Lightning. Well, I don't know.
Anything's possible, right? Just do a retrofit, right?
Little modification here and there.
Yeah, okay. I would do that. I mean, right now I've got a 200-mile range. It would times 9. It would increase 9-fold.
200 miles. So if and we've talked about this because you got stranded there. So you're stretching it if you're trying to get to Las Vegas from where we live.
Oh yeah, I can't get to Las Vegas. I have to charge up in Baker.
Yeah, and you've had
Baker.
You've had a bad experience there.
Yeah, I did a segment on it. If you want, Scott, why did you have to remind me, Scott? I did a special edition on that.
That's because I'm so pro electric car.
And if all that isn't enough, Huawei is also targeting a recharge time of just 5 minutes, a staggering speed. You were talking about Baker. I spent 13 hours because of a faulty charger. Normally, at a commercial charger, I could spend 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes charging. At home, I could spend 6 hours. 5 minutes is staggering. This development could be an absolute electric vehicle game changer. Well, it would get rid of the gas cars. If these claims are accurate, Huawei would have a huge advantage in energy density and charging speed compared to other automakers and tech companies that are researching solid-state batteries. Boom.
Okay, so American companies, you need to get on the ball and tap
That's
into
what I'm
whatever they're
saying.
doing. Tap into whatever they're doing here.
MIT, you need to get on it and make these batteries, MIT.
Yeah.
And Cal Poly.
Caltech, yeah, all those brainiac schools, absolutely. All right, assuming everything shakes out, synergyfiles.com points out this could spell trouble for rival companies. Automakers' long product cycle planning, pilot plant scaling constraints, and cost curve modeling all converge on the 2028 window. Toyota and Nissan have openly locked in that date into production roadmaps or product roadmaps, while QuantumScape, whatever that is, and Solid Power need roughly one more capital cycle to jump from tens of megawatt per hour to multiple gigawatt per hour output.
Crazy. I mean, that's a tenfold from mega to giga. Is it 10 or is it 100-fold?
So this could even change the game for, like we've talked about, semi trucks.
Yep.
You know,
battery storage at your house for
right.
For your backup.
And then a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about that electric airplane.
Yeah.
That was a game changer.
Game changer. Now you can fly across the Atlantic.
Yeah. So no more just commuter stuff. Now you're talking international. That's pretty cool.
Again, assuming everything goes to plan, Huawei could be an industry leader in the battery field, beating countless competitors, including Xiaomi. Reportedly, that rival Chinese technology company also recently patented a solid-state battery design, one that offers a claimed range of 745 miles. I'll take it. On China's light-duty electric vehicle testing cycle. Additionally, this battery can allegedly absorb 500 miles of range after just 10 minutes of charging. Again, I'll take it.
Xiaomi's numbers are undeniably impressive, game-changing in their own right, but Huawei's are even better. Its solid-state battery design charges faster and offers a good bit more than double the range.
We're trying to talk faster so the sun don't get in my eyes. Many of today's electric vehicles offer great range and charging performance, enough of each to meet the needs of a vast number of motorists around the world. Though much more, now, there's charging anxiety in Las Vegas. There's not enough chargers because everybody's got an electric car, and you're like 6 deep waiting to charge. Though much more still needs to be done, solid-state batteries could revolutionize EVs by making them even more appealing and functional, though it remains to be seen if these recent solid-state battery patents will live up to their promises.
Yeah, so what happens if you go out and you pay the bucks to get that thing changed, and Ford tells you, hey, you mess with this battery, it's voiding your warranty. Battery.
Well, I mean, I'm in my going into my 3rd year in 2026, so maybe that would definitely negate the warranty unless it was through Ford. But if I was at the 6 or 7 year mark, 8 year mark, I might pay for it to get that mileage. I might do it.
Yeah, and I would hope that Ford and all these other big electric companies that have had some glitches, right? They'd be looking at this and using that as a selling feature. Hey, come on in. We'll give you a credit for your old battery and put this new battery in, and you'll be good to go. And you can go forever. You can drive across the United States or whatever. Whatever they're selling.
Squirrel's got to get a nut, so they'll charge some money to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good story.
We'll keep an
Still
eye
not-
on it, just like we've been keeping an eye on it.
Yep, absolutely. Any updates, we'll let you know.
All right,
All right,
folks.
thanks,
Thanks a lot.
Take care, everyone. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.